Hello and welcome to the 4th Intergalactic Eye Contact Competition, and the contestants have been going at this now for 15 hours straight. Just look at the intensity and the concentration on the face of some of these intergalactical world-renowned experts in eye contact. We have to our left Mr. and Mr. Rat, we have the Doctor and assistants, we have Batgirl and some guy in funny glasses, we have the two Gators, and then we have Captain America and friend. Now normally touching is not allowed, but this is intergalactic, so pretty much I don't want to get zapped, so we let them do what they wish. Now I'm keeping very quiet here because the Hulk is resting and hasn't heard about this competition, and we don't want him in. Now the rules are very simple. You have to engage in eye contact, and the first person who breaks eye contact gets immediately eliminated out of the competition, and they also get killed. But that's beside the point. The winner is the last intergalactic being standing. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about this, but what I would like to demonstrate to you are a few looks that don't work in this kind of competition. So we'll let the competitors, so the main competitors, get on with it while we bring in a couple of guests. Now I call this the dopey look, and I'm afraid it just doesn't work, especially if you're trying to attract females of the same species. If you had a bad day, then please don't enter this competition, because the crazed two-headed animal look went out decades ago. It's just not the thing. Let's forget that one. And we have the angry simian kind of look. Again, it's just a little bit too on the aggressive side. Just check out the competitors in the background. We have no sign of any kind of aggression at them. Ooh, 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 a gator just blinked and the gator has been eliminated. And the gator that's remaining goes through to the next round. Sorry about that. And just remove this one. And now this look, I'm afraid it just never works in any kind of circumstance. And as you can see, just a collapse. Ow! And there's some action there. One of the rats has just overcome himself with, I don't know, what's wrong? He's died too. Sorry about that. And thankfully, the Hulk has actually stayed out of this for once. So I'm going to say this very, very quietly so we don't disturb it. Here's the intro and cut. Greetings, Highlander. Hope you're doing well. Listen, today we're going to be discussing eye contact. 5 particular features, why it's important, the benefits of good eye contact. There are some negative points that we need to talk about as well. I've got a really cool exercise practice session for you this morning, and I want to discuss your future, because if you can't do eye contact, you may not actually have a future. But I'll come back to that later on. So first of all, why? Apart from listening, I think eye contact is probably the most important social skill that exists. There are so many benefits to having good eye contact, being able to use eye contact correctly, that it just goes beyond any kind of list I could make. I want to make a clear distinction here. We're talking about eye gazing into someone's eyes. We're not talking about killer stares, that kind of thing. If you're not sure what I mean, go online right now. I'll wait for a second and look up the USA's 10 most wanted, 100 most wanted. When you find that list, you'll see some really, really scary people with menacing, fierce looks about them. But also you'll find some with incredibly, what you might think are gentle, soft looks. They're probably mass murderers. And the reason why eye contact is so important is that con men, liars, psychopaths, persuaders, politicians, and all those kinds of people know this kind of thing inside out and use it daily. Just watch any TV soundbite where a politician is in the crowd and look at where he looks and how he uses that eye, or she uses that eye contact. It is so important. Next thing I want to talk about are the benefits of eye contact, and the benefits of eye contact are absolutely huge. When I say benefits of eye contact, I'm talking about using eye contact correctly. Now, if you use eye contact correctly, people will deem you to be sort of more dominant and powerful. They'll also see you as being sort of more warm, attractive, competent, honest, confident. It will create more intimacy. This is a dating channel. We're talking about finding you that ideal date. So having good eye contact skills is really important because it creates that kind of intimacy. And when you found the girl and when you're developing that relationship and you start to fall in love with her, using eye contact will actually deepen that sense of loving feeling inside the person that you're with. Other great benefits, and this comes into the Your Future section as well, it will help you get jobs. It will help you when you're doing networking, it will help you when you're doing speeches. I've done a few bits of public speaking in my past, and one of the things they sort of tell you to do is, first of all, forget death by PowerPoint. That just kills every kind of presentation you ever have to do. But it's engaging with your audience. I'm not talking about stand-up comedy where you will react to hecklers, that kind of thing. What I'm talking about is you engaging with your eyes and your whole body using eye contact. You look across, you move across the stage, you fix individual members of the audience with some nice, gentle eye contact to show them that you're the person that's in charge, you're doing the thing. Networking, you go to a networking meeting, again, you're going to be talking to people, hopefully. You need to engage that eye contact. It is so crucial. Another point, I mentioned this earlier, I talked about sort of being dominant and powerful. Having good, strong eye contact when you're doing it sort of man to man, shaking hands, will help you come across as being the alpha male. That's why we need to practice continually our eye contact skills. Now, a few negative points you really need to think about is if you maintain poor eye contact, if you don't look people in the eye, if you avoid looking people in the eye, you can come across as somebody who's insincere, as somebody who's weak, and in the dating world, we don't want to come across as being weak. You can come across as being insecure, easily intimidated. And probably the worst one of all is that if you don't engage in eye contact, people will actually think you don't want to interact with them. Imagine how that's going to work if you manage to get yourself on a date, you meet a girl in person, and you're just not able to maintain nice eye contact. I tell you now, she's going to walk. She really is going to walk, because not giving someone gentle eye gazing, eye contact, they're thinking, this guy's not into me, he's not interested, I'm wasting my time, I'm gone. What I want you to do now is think about your future. You have two futures. You have a future where you develop and work on your social skills, your eye contact, listening, being empathetic, and just imagine how that will help you in your future career, your future love life, your future everything. Just picture that for a second. Picture the benefits. In your mind, go to a date. Imagine the ideal date, your ideal date. You meet her in a bar, you say hi, you start talking, everything's going fantastic, you're using really nice, open, relaxed body language. We'll talk about body language in another video. You're giving the really nice eye contact, you're interacting, you're having fun. It's a fabulous, fabulous date. Now, clear that out of your mind and just imagine your world if you don't develop these social skills, if you don't learn to listen, if you don't become empathetic, and worst of all, if you don't develop your eye contact skills. You could become a hermit in a big city of 20 million people. You could be living on your own, not seeing anyone, not being with anyone, not having any kind of fun. These kind of skills are that important, guys. We really, really need to get you working on them. Now, with that in mind, I've got a little exercise for you. First of all, I want you to take a deep breath and relax. And again, one more time, deep breath in and relax. Excellent. Now, I'm going to play you a 2-minute video of a beautiful young woman giving you eye contact. And I want you to look her in the eyes and give her that eye contact back, that nice, gentle eye contact. It's only going to be 2 minutes. I will be completely silent because I really want you to interact with this video and get the most out of it. And by the way, stick with me because I've got some news about another video that's going to be a real challenge and will be coming out in the next few days. So I'm going to shut up now and let you enjoy this. But please use your eye contact. Remember, we're not staring, we're not psycho, we are a nice guy, and we want to tell her with our eyes that we're a nice guy. So 3, 2, 1, go. Hope you found that useful, guys. That's it for me today, but before we go, a couple of bits of information and a quick recap. So remember why we need to develop our eye contact, the huge social benefits that we can gain from practicing eye contact and getting better at it. The benefits, the negative points, you don't want to be seen as a loser and weak and not wanting to interact with people. You need to practice and exercise this thing, eye contact. You need to do it. I mean, if you don't want to do the video, get yourself into your bathroom, and this sounds crazy, but look at yourself in the mirror. This is actually a really good self-confidence, self-esteem booster as well. Go stand in front of your mirror and just look into your own eyes in the mirror. Be sympathetic with yourself, don't be hard on yourself. Then come back to this video and watch the 2-minute exercise again. The news I've got for you is we are preparing a video purely of eye contact from a beautiful young woman that I know, and it's going to challenge you to see how long you can stick with her and maintaining that relaxed, comfortable eye contact. And remember, it's your future. Now, before you go, you could do me a favor, please, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of what I do. Ding the bell for notifications and comment down below. Have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye now.